This is.
Hey, lady.
All right. What it do, y'all? Grindhardtvpodcast. This is the last episode of the year, 20th anniversary. The party's tomorrow. If you're in New York City, come to Hotel 50 Bowery. That's in New York. You know what I'm saying? Hotel 50 Bowery. We not doing no call-ups today. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm using both phones. I'm live from home in the Grindhard TV podcast, you know what I'm saying, headquarters. Word. You see, I got the fucking I got the banner on the wall behind me. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about a bunch of stuff. Yo, Kevin, what's good? What's that? Renzi. What's that say? A Nush. What time is it there? It's 4:28. What's up? TJ Barman. Kevin. Ranzi. Shout out to everybody that's on the lives on YouTube and Instagram. I'm just going live because I'm doing Grindhard TV podcast live from the crib. You know what I mean? My producer from S Street Media, he not feeling good. And, you know, we're not going to have nobody come out while they sick and all that. We ain't doing all that today. You heard? We ain't trying to get sick. So tomorrow, Grindhard TV 20th anniversary party is in New York City. We're going to be going in with Lawyers and Labels, Rach, DJ Epidemic, Remmoi, Dollas from CTM. It's like a big party. We all coming in there. You know what I'm saying? I see you. What's up, Lucas? Shout out to everybody. Like I said, if y'all in New York City tomorrow on the 30th, we'll be at Hotel 50 on the Bowery. That's right outside the Manhattan Bridge from 6 to 11. We'll be celebrating 20 years of Grindhard TV. You heard? So this is the reason why I'm going live today. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you in Romania. What time is it out there? You know what I'm saying? What time is it out there? I'm just trying to get these other people in here. So give me a second, y'all. All right, I'm on YouTube as well, summoning people to come in. Not YouTube, Instagram. Oh, you in Florida? All right, in Romania. 23:30. Okay, so that's what 11:30. What is that? AM or PM? Right? No, 22 would be 11. So what would be 23? That's army time. Yeah. So I'm just sitting here right now editing up some stuff. I'm waiting for some people to come in on the gram so we could talk. Hopefully everybody can hear each other because I'm on two separately different platforms and shit like that. But Grindhard TV 20th anniversary, y'all. You know what I mean? It was Christmas Day. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really want to get on here today and talk about like a bunch of other people's shit. Like I don't really care. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's 4:31. Okay. Yeah. So I'm willing to like answer any questions that y'all may have. Oh, okay, in Romania it's night. Shout out to the people that's in here from all over the world, from Romania, you know what I'm saying, Florida. You know what I mean? Oh, it look like everybody dipped. I be loving that when people come in and out from different countries and shit. Pause. I said coming in and out. Word. Yeah, you know what I mean? But I'm just going live because I want to talk about the party tomorrow. I didn't do the podcast in the studio today because my producer, you know what I'm saying, Style by Poverty, wasn't feeling good. He said he had the flu, so get well soon, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get well soon, man. I definitely want to go into the studio and you sick, man. Word up. So that's a good look. Word. But yeah, so let me know what's going on with y'all. If you type your address on this, then everybody that's on this live, which is mainly you right now, was going to see it. Yeah, Rem just came in. Word. You sure you want to put your address on here? Yeah, I don't think you want to put your address on there, my guy. Word up. I'm talking to people from Romania. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Kev, that was smart thinking. Don't put your address on there. You know what I mean? People from all over the world and shit. You know what I'm saying? Word, so I can get y'all both in here like this. You heard?
Y'all know what it do.
What's goody?
What's goody? What's good?
Yeah.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
I can hear you perfectly.
Oh, it took my headphones off. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it don't matter. I thought the headphones might be better, but whatever.
Yeah. All right, so shout out to my peoples from Romania. Shout out to my peoples from Florida. Everybody that's on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
I don't need no hat.
Y'all got some questions and shit. Y'all can say it, but y'all listening to Remmoi Dollas right now. He's on Instagram. You know what I mean? So all my YouTube peoples, that's Remmoi Dollas on Instagram right now. We went in together to do a party. Well, actually, he came to me and said, "Yo, World, you need to do a party for your 20th." Because me, I was like, "Fuck it." You listen. I'm older now. I would have chilled in the crib. I would have chilled in the crib. So like, you know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. 25th anniversary. So
what's up?
It's the
20th, my guy.
Okay.
Al Haggett.
What is that down there saying 25th? What is that?
Yeah, he said 20. He said happy 25th anniversary.
No.
It's the 20th.
Who put that there? L put that there?
Yeah, L.
Oh,
Mr. L.
Oh, nah, it's the 20th, Brosy. It's the 20th.
What?
Nah, bro. We going for the 25th, baby. We going. Listen.
Yeah.
So right now I'm about to interview my guy right now. I'm interviewing you right now. So right off the rip, man, I was there when you started this, man. You know, we've known each other 32 years or something like that.
Right.
But I'll get to that point about what it means to you. But how did it feel when you first started this Grindhard TV thing that I was privileged to be in your life when it happened?
Well, when I started Grindhard, it was more of a Inf Mega. He came to me with the idea because at that time, videography was just getting popping with the DVDs and stuff like that. And I was in a group. It was a group of artists. It was me, Grand Larceny. Shout out to Grand Larceny, man, because he's on the soundtrack for this movie I'm in, Lucy, that's coming out next month.
Shout out to that too.
Me, Grand Larceny, 25, which is 50 cousin, 25. Direct, and this dude named Papa Don, who's a singer rapper. He was a nigga that used to beat on his chest and snap and sing at the same time. He was before Drake and all these other singer rapper niggas. It was Papa Don before all of them. You heard?
Yes.
You know what I mean? So it's a guy named 2520, Mr. Marlin. 2520 is the 25th and the 20th letter of the alphabet, which means YT. It's the Y and the T, and it stands for Young Trendsetters, and that was his slogan, Young Trendsetters. And we used to rock his clothes, and he would do mixtapes, and those mixtapes would be all over the place. So we were a crew of niggas, rappers from Queens, from most of us was from Palmanock, some was from Jamaica, whatever, and we was putting a mixtape together for Mr. Marlin because Direct worked directly with Mr. Marlin, and Mr. Marlin brought Inf Mega to me or to us to film us because he was a new up and coming videographer, and he had a DVD called From the Gut, meaning like from your gut, like when you rap or sing, it's from the gut or whatever the case may be. So he filmed us and filmed us, I guess, like, shot a little video, shot some footage of us and stuff like that. And he really liked it, did me like that video. That's one of my first videos that I ever shot or I ever was a part of for me. And it was called Did Me Like That. And it was about my breakup with my ex-wife and shit like that. You know what I mean? So Inf shot that video. So after he shot that video and everybody was getting a positive response to it, to why she did me like that video, Inf Mega said to me, he said, yo, you seem more like a business person, like a manager and shit like that. So why don't we get together and be a new company? We form a new company, and you'll be the artist. I'll film all of your stuff and shoot your videos, and you just market and promote the brand, videography and everything like that. So at the time, I was Insane Psycho Home, and he was from the gut. So he was like, nah, let's form something new together. And he came up with a name called Grindhard TV. So now I was like, yo.
So he came up with the name Grindhard because he felt like he was grinding.
He came up with Grindhard, right? And I was like, yo, that shit sound fire. So what I did was I called my man Sandman, who's an artist. And I was like, yo, Sandman, like, it's a new company that I'm forming with my boy, and I need a logo, and I want it to be like a face, like it's called Grindhard TV, but I want it to be a face with like some teeth grinding to show people that we really out here grinding hard. But I want to have the name implemented in the logo. And he was like, all right, I got you. You're the very first thing he drew was that Grindhard logo, my nigga.
Which is, let me say this, is very legendary for a lot of people that do know, but the people that don't know, because there's a lot of people out there that just see the logo, like, we travel a lot in this industry. We've been in this shit 30 years, damn near. And I've been like just going to see family, and they be like, yo, why you always saying Groundhog? What you know about that? Like, they be knowing the cable access shit down there, like North Carolina. And I'm like, nigga, I'll call that nigga right now. That's my brother. What did you talk? But that logo is even known to those that don't even know how deep it go, because like I said, you could go to North Carolina, South Carolina, Atlanta, and when they didn't have nothing going on down there 15, 20 years ago, like as we go on the 20th anniversary, they be like, yo, hell yeah, man, I used to get all them New York videos and all that shit. Like, if it wasn't also, let's salute the big brother, Big Unc, that also showed love to Grindhard, Mr. Uncle Ralph McDaniels.
Yes,
because
that's a fact. Ralph know what time it is with me, man. Ralph is my guy. You know?
Absolutely.
Ralph is my guy.
That's why we want to salute him, because he paved the way. But I'm just saying, if it wasn't like a Video Music Box or what was the other, Video City, or any of them people that we could mention, Grindhard, that logo, motherfuckers know that. Like, you already know, your sister, wife. Hey, so she see you, she gotta do that dumb shit.
Hey, yo, son, I didn't honestly, I didn't realize how like influential that growl is until I started hearing like big people doing it. Like when 50 started growling, when Funk Master Flex get on the radio and he start growling, like everything, like my shit been around before a lot of niggas. Like the only person that I remember may have been growling before me was DMX, because DMX was out.
Well, DMX was more of a growling bark. It wasn't like like it was like, let's pay our respects to the ones that deserve it, but let's also take our flowers to what, because it was two totally different things. And then DMX was just on that Dark Man X, like on Dog Time. That was really on some Grindhard, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knew that it was two totally different things. With all due respect to X, because X is one of the realest dudes I ever met in the business, and we met a lot of suckers in this game. So let's you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to that new single that I got out, Back at It. I'm actually paying homage to X. I did that Get At Me Dog record over, and I felt like I bodied it.
I did hear that. Yes.
I sent it to his wife and everything. You know what I'm saying? She alley-ooped it and said, yo, it's dope. You know what I mean? I got to get, you know what I'm saying, approval from everybody else and shit like that. Because, Grindhard TV also comes on Ruff Ryders Radio. So I got a direct link with the higher-ups over there in Ruff Ryders. So, you know what I mean? Everybody's saying that the shit is fire.
For the Ruff Ryders Radio, all of that, that's the whole brand. Next question, let me ask you, do you remember your first, episode or real interview that sticks out to you as your first year, your first Like just your first year. We ain't gotta go with the first actual episode, but what sticks out to you in your first year hitting the ground with Grindhard TV?
You know what, Rem? I don't really remember my first year of who I got because I was getting big names from the beginning.
Yeah.
Like I was already like moving and shaking. And you
Exactly.
know, back then when we started it in 2004, 2004, you know what I mean? I was already really moving and shaking because at that time I was working at Mad Soul Clothing. That's actually the year I got fired. You know what I'm saying? So that year in October I got fired. We formed the company in May, and Grindhard TV aired the first time on Christmas. So when Grindhard TV aired for the first time on Christmas of 04, I had just got fired from Mad Soul in October of 04. So I already was mixing and moving with all of the celebrities
I
and
mean, we
millionaires
was
and billionaires.
already again, like I said, you and I both can attest to this. We was already active. In '04, it was almost like we thought we were supposed to be the guys already.
Right.
So that's why I said what sticks out to you. Like I said, I don't want to focus on one episode, but what would stick out to you in the beginning of it that you could say, wow, yo, this Groundhog thing is serious. Like it's I need to take this serious. Maybe I should rephrase it that way. What made you feel or see the vision that you now know is being implemented becoming real? Like, wow, this
What
is
made me
this
take it
getting
serious, the mainly made me take it serious is because being the fact that I knew all of these guys and I was already like um in some way 6 degrees of separation affiliated with a lot of the big wigs. And although I was getting this content from these guys and I was posting it on my show and putting it on TV around New York City, I still feel like that I wasn't getting, as far as for my music, I wasn't getting the
okay.
support that I felt they was giving me. So that's what really made me say like, yo, I gotta go hard now because I feel like the people ain't really still checking for me in that way. You know what I'm saying? So I was really using Grindhard as a platform to promote me along with other artists. That's what me and Imps came together to do. I was going to be promoted as an artist on my platform, and we was going to get other celebrities and other artists to get on the show and promote because we wasn't getting the love, or I felt like I wasn't getting the love that I was supposed to get as an
So
artist back then,
let
20
me
years
say
ago.
this. I got a confession to make, and I'm gonna keep it so real with you because you just brought up something that's so relevant, and this is a fun fact.
Right,
So, like you just said, you were doing Groundhog, and you weren't getting a lot of exposure for your personal music as World of Rama.
right.
And our fellow brother, which is one of my best friends, closest friends, brother Styles. You know what I'm saying? One day we were talking, and this was about like 22 years ago. He said, yeah, your man, our brother, World, he doing this thing, rhyming, da da da. I said, that nigga World ain't rhyming, that nigga doing Grindhard TV, son. So look, me and Styles get into this whole argument, son, on the phone. Like, what you
Yeah.
talking about, son? The nigga rhyming, man. What you just said? And I really was gun ho. I said, son, that nigga doing media, son. That nigga doing the TV thing.
Yeah.
He was like, son, and I had to call him back and apologize because I went and I said, oh, my nigga, bro, it still is rhyming. Like, I'm thinking he just doing the TV thing.
That's crazy because we was really, I really was, like I said, when me and Inf like linked up for the first time, he said he liked me as an artist, but he see I'm more of a business savvy
Yeah.
person, a nigga that markets and you know what I'm saying, and promotes. And that's actually what I was doing at Mad Soul Clothing. I was marketing and merchandising that clothing line, and I was doing that for my brother Cuckoo the Bag of Bones. When he was an artist, I was doing the shit for Mr. Sinister. I did the shit for the Hawks. I was doing the shit for the whole 2520 movement. So when Mr. Marlon brought Inf Man around, it was on from there. When he saw that marketing man in me, you know what I'm saying? And matter of fact, hold on, let me not say that because when I was like networking with Mark D'Amelio, I wasn't working for Mad Soul at the time because I remember Inf Man was the dude that kind of influenced me to work for Mad Soul because 2004 is when me and Inf formed Grindhard, but I think it was like 2000 and it was like 2001. It was like 2001 when me and Inf started working. So it took us a few years for us to do a couple of things, and then for him to say, "Look, World, I see what you're doing, and you're more of a businessman. So I think you should do media. I mean, you should do marketing and shit like that. So when I was networking with Mark D'Amelio, he offered to hire me in 2001 or something like that, and I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. I ain't really working for nobody like that. And Infman was like, yo, world, this is an opportunity. I think you should take it, whatever. And yo, that's now me working at Mad Soul and being a part of that whole history. That was, you know what I'm saying, I was influenced to do it by my man Inf Mega, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to him on that. And
shout out to
like 5 years
Emilio too. Mad Soul has definitely made a mark in the hip hop culture.
Hell
So we're gonna
yeah.
shout him out.
I still see clips with your boy Jay-Z wearing one of the Mad Soul shirts. It's a clip out there back in the days. He had on 1 hour.
Be my boy, right? My boy.
No, not Jay. Because it was a big deal to get that with the clothes on Jay back then. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. But so again, so moving forward, now that you knew this shit was serious, you knew you had the marketing strategy, you knew you had the connections, you knew you had the affiliations. I get asked this question a lot, and I'm happy to be able to ask it to somebody else I think is well deserving. How do you balance that situation of the difference between the business and the talent, and the grind hard and the world around, and the street life and the industry life and the family life and all of that? How do you differentiate those many avenues of what we do, jack of all trades type situation?
Shout out Lazarus to Top Dog, my guy. You already know. Yo, sometimes it's kind of hard because I don't be really differentiating the two. I kind of be feeling like I'm videographer guy and artist at the same time. And I realize that people do pay attention and they notice that because, you know what I'm saying? James C.B. Gray was good. Shout out to all of the people that's coming on this live that was on the show within this year or two. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the final episode of 2024. And this is my 20th anniversary. You heard?
That's
so
why we here.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I really don't differentiate it. What makes me understand that I'm doing two different jobs is when people see me perform and they be like, oh shit, I didn't even know you could do shit like that. I thought you was just a camera guy. And then when they see me get on stage and kill it, then they be like, oh, I didn't even think you could do that. Like that was a surprise. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I know that people don't really could combine the two.
I could dig. I could dig. So what is so the next question, part two of that, what is your more passionate feel about? Or do you have a more passionate feel for either or?
Well, I love rapping. I love rapping and performing. I love doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Videography, I love that too, being able to create my own magic. But I kind of lost like the editing bug. Like I'm kind of like not interested to sit down all the time and keep editing for all of those tedious hours to sit there and wait for it to render and all that. But when I'm putting it together to build a story, then yeah, I love that. But
so basically it's interesting, but you don't have the passion because you don't have the patience for that, because your passion is more for MCing, lyricism,
and creating. I would rather have me an in-house editor. So every time I film something, I edit it, or if I direct something and I tell an editor, look, I want it like this, this, and this. Like you see how Sandman, I told him what I wanted, and the very first try, he made the Grindhard logo, and it's been around since 20 years. Like this is how I want when I have a videographer or editor come in, and I have a vision, and I'll be like, yo, let's do it like this, and they get it done, and I'm happy the very first try, and I don't have to go back and say, well, nah, change it, nah. Like when the guy's really good and they get the vision, that's the shit I like. I don't really, like right now, I'm sitting down right here pulling 20 years of Grindhard TV in a little 6-minute clip. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put mad little clips in 6 minutes and shit like that. And that's tedious. I don't want to do it, but I have to because I want to have something on the screen tomorrow at the party. You know what I'm saying? Hotel 50 on the Bowery tomorrow from 6 to 11. Grindhard TV, CTM, 20th anniversary celebration. Rachel. DJ Epidemic, Rach 1718, you know what I mean? Terrell Blair, you know what I mean? Shout out to everybody. You heard?
Don't forget Terrell Blair. Don't forget, you said lawyers and labels, right?
Yeah, lawyers and labels. Yeah.
Rachel,
everybody. I was with Sam last night. I went to Erica Kane show. She had a show at some shit on Astoria Boulevard. And you know what I mean? We were a few of us in there. A lot of people didn't show up for her, whatever. But her music is dope, and I've supported her. And I went there. And my guy from Lawyers and Label was there. I think his name is Kev, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah,
One
he
of
was
the
there.
guys is Kev.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he was
So,
there last night. He was doing his thing. We was all there chilling. It was vibe. It was a vibe. And shout out Annie Hard Knock Life from uh, Hard Knock Life TV and radio. She was in the building too as well. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that be, popping out and showing love for the people that's doing their thing. And I kind of felt what she was saying last night when she said, a lot of people don't be supporting the independent artists and different shit like that. You know what I mean? Because I didn't know that show was all her. If I knew that when she gave me a ticket when I went to that last event last Monday,
yeah.
and I knew it was her, and it was just her show, I would have went in with it on her.
On
Me and
the
you could have turned that
23rd.
into something. Yeah,
You
yeah.
talking
When I
about from
was,
the 23rd?
if I would have known that that was a show that was just basically just for her, and she was doing it by herself, I would have hollered at you, Rem, and I was like, "Yo, son, we got this spot in Queens. Let's do something there," and we could have turned that shit into something. So,
Oh,
what I
well,
mean? It's
guess
all
what,
about people
world? But
networking.
this is why we here, right? Everything is in timing. God work how He's supposed to work, and this is why we ain't never stop.
Right.
We still in here, and just for the people to understand. So tomorrow we will be closing out the end of the year, starting 2025 with a banger. It's gonna be the Media Mondays at 50 Bowery at the hotel. It will be the last show of Media Mondays. It will also be the 20th anniversary of Grindhard TV, and I will be kind of sort of relaunching the Watch Monday brand, which stands for We Are the Culture of Hip Hop.
Yeah.
So everybody be there, get in the building, come show love, network. It will be a lot of performances. Me and World definitely will be touching that mic at some point. And we'll be talking about what's coming for 2025, which I'll let you go first because I'm interviewing you right now, motherfucker.
Yeah, well, for 2025, the first thing is I got the They Love World project. It's a 5-song EP that's featuring me and Crucial Mr. One Love. Y'all also may know him as AKA DJ Weirdy Wolf.
Shout out
But
Witty Wolf.
yeah, you already know. He just was calling, matter of fact. I wish he came in on the
I'm gonna
live.
tap in. We
Well, he
can tap.
called. I didn't want to get off the phone while we was on the
Yeah,
live and shit. But
but tell him to tap. He should have tapped in. He the team. He team all
yeah,
day.
that's a fact.
And
That's a fact.
and
But he won't be.
that's honestly what my purpose of you and I we do what we do anyway. But the purpose of me telling you, bro, I'm not letting 20th anniversary go by where we don't do nothing. So right now, this is my job. My job is to connect the whole dots of everything, and I want everybody to tap in and
Right,
talk about even their experience with Grindhard TV, their experience
right,
with World Dawama, their what they plan to do on the upcoming. If they haven't, they've been under a rock somewhere, never did nothing with Grindhard TV. Now is your time to get aboard or get off board. You know
right,
what I'm saying? But
right, right.
that's
Yeah.
that was really my purpose of really doing this, to really get the whole machine rolling, right? We got Monday Media, we got Watch Monday, we got World Around, we got Remmoi Dollas, we got CTM, we got Grindhard TV, we got the 20th anniversary. So for 2025, we gotta really just keep coming with it. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's a
there's no more.
fact. That's a fact, my nigga. Like that. That's one of and I wanted to say that again. I actually said that on the last show. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but I was saying how me and you, we always seem to come back
Oh,
together
that's the
and do some
given.
business. And it was always because like I really value what you do. Like, you
Vice
know what I'm saying? You are a
versa.
dope artist.
Vice
You a
versa.
dope artist, no question. But like me, a lot of people look at me and say, "Oh, he's just a videographer," but don't know that I'm a real artist. But see, you're a dope artist, and you're also a dope promoter, and you put events together, and you know how to bring people out. And I know that of you, and this is why I value what you could bring to the table. A lot of people can't bring shit to the table. Sometimes people bring their fucking attitude to the table. They bring their fucking they habits or whatever it is that they got. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I value what you can do. So whatever little falling outs me and you have as my brother, we go our separate ways for a while and we wind up connecting back. I just wanted to tell you and give you your flowers and say, yo, you are dope at what you do, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm a
Regardless of
good.
whatever niggas' vices are, that niggas got to get under control and just, you know what I'm saying, get around it. Niggas have talent and resources that is undeniable and uncanny. And, you
And
know, we got to tap into each other's of goldenness so we can just bring forth the fucking
in this.
goldenness. You know
Shout
what I'm
to my
saying?
boy Fresh from Rock Nation, because that's his favorite word is golden. Everything is
Yeah,
golden.
yeah.
I'm about to
Living
tell
the
him we
life
done
where
switched
it's
it to
golden.
goldenness now. I'm
Yeah,
about to tap him in and tell him it's now goldenness.
yeah, yeah. That's a
But
fact. That's a fact.
I appreciate that, and I send that same respect and love back to you, like you said. I mean, there's no need to get into the delve. That's our personal shit. But we still always gonna do what we do. We've never been no one. We've never been individuals to step in the room. Like when our name, our face, or brand step in the room, motherfuckers know what it is. And I think we gotta start valuing that with one another, for each other, at the same conglomerate, moving unison. Right. And I think that's why God has always made sure that we come back to make sure, like, this is from day one. Like, everybody talk that day one shit, but that's why I could tell you about jokes with Styles from 22 years ago. When I mean, I knew you was a rapper, but I thought you put the mic down and, you know, went to the media thing. And Styles had to say, nigga, you bugging, world is still rhyming. And I'm like, what? Then I started watching, I said, oh, my nigga, it's still rhyming.
Facts.
But I mean, again, for the people, again, I'm talking about something that's like 18 plus years ago. I've been knowing my boy been doing what he been doing, but this was damn near like when he started Grindhard, I thought my boy literally put the mic down 18 years ago. I thought 20 years ago he started Grindhard, and then 2 years later he was only caring about Grindhard. And then my man let me know 3 years after that, nah, son, he's still rhyming. Because I think you must have hit Styles or something, or you reached out to him or something. I don't remember what it was, but he was like, yeah, son, world that rhyme. And I'm like, which world that rhyme? And this is like 18 years ago. And I'm like, you talking about my boy from Grindhard? He was like, nigga, I don't know what you talking about, no Grindhard shit, nigga, but that nigga rhymes, son. I said, hold on. You talking about World from Transit that's doing Grindhard? And he was like, yes. And he still rhymes. And I said, and I think I called you immediately and you confirmed it. He was like, yeah, nigga, I'm still rhyming, motherfucker. I was like, my bad. I called the nigga Style. I said, my bad, you right, son. My boy still spitting. But
still contributing to the culture.
Absolutely. And we've done a lot. I mean, you've been, you know, I don't want to throw out all big names, but I mean, we have to. It's the 20th anniversary. I mean, you done ran with P. You ran with P. God rest P. God rest DMX. We threw him out there.
R.I.P. ODB.
Exactly. You know, and these are our guys. Like, you really ran with P. I really ran with ODB. Like, these were our dudes, and really miss these guys. And it's just, I think they looking down a little happy at us. Like, you know, my little niggas still doing their thing.
For the niggas that's watching this or going to watch this on a rebroadcast, if y'all go on Google, because Google has it all. You can't really be, if you're Googleable, shit that you've done is in the Google. So if you go to Google and you Google Dare Enter the Big Bad Wolves, Dare Enter the Big Bad Wolves, put that in. And you're going to see a cover with ODB and my old partner from Ill Distraction. Because, you know, for everybody that know my history, I started off as a dancer for Lady of Rage. And then from there,
you going back.
Me, Pliz, and Mr. Sinister, yes, the legendary executioner, Mr. Sinister, we started rapping together. And me and Pliz was Ill Distraction. And Mr. Sinister was that legendary DJ who we would always go to the DMCs. Matter of fact, Rem, I just saw your homegirl, Lazy K. She posted some shit on her page of her at the DMC years ago, and I believe I was there with Sinister, and I watched her. I think she won that year, if I'm not mistaken. I think she won that
What year was this?
This was like mad long ago, son. She looked at mad young, and I remember a young girl coming in there doing her thing, and she won, and a couple of niggas was kind of salty about that. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't realize that it was Lazy K. You just was telling me about her.
Yeah.
And I was like, when I went to her page and I seen her DJing, and she said, oh, me at the DMC. And I was looking at the footage. I'm like, yo, I was at that shit, son.
Yeah, I mean, it's very much possible when you've been shaking. See, I like we're saluting the 20th anniversary of Grindhard, but we also saluting our lifetime achievement on our own. Because although Grindhard is 20 years, or CTM is 15 plus years, Rem and World been doing this thing way before we even created those avenues.
Yeah, see, people don't know that. They think it started at Grindhard. But if you just go online and you Google me, you'll see singles that I've had out since 95, 96, 97. You know what I'm saying? I mean, in 95, I've been putting out singles or music like every year. Every year I got music out that never really reached its full potential.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? We're pushing it independently.
Yeah, and we need to actually appreciate and just count our blessings that we still here. I mean, look at you, nigga. You still looking good. I feel like I'm still looking decent. So,
Yeah, son.
like, I watch our fellow guys that have been in this game, and sometimes I be wanting to shed a tear, son. The way
Yeah,
certain
son.
dudes be looking, I'm like, damn, son.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I be saying that too. I be seeing a lot of the people, and I be like, damn, what really went on? Like, yeah, I gained a little bit of weight or whatever like that.
yo,
It
I'm
is what it is. That's
talking about
that,
niggas looking bad. Like,
yeah.
niggas look like niggas
That's
homeless.
it.
Dudes
Niggas
ain't
be
got no
looking
teeth.
bad, son.
Like, I'm gonna tell you a funny story.
And these are
Plenty of
so
times.
mine. See?
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
might need to go get a cleaning,
Yeah.
but so I remember a few times, but one sticks out to me. I remember bumping into this female and I'm hugging her. What up? What up? She like, what up, Remy? And RJ, you know, your nephew, RJ, he 18
Yo,
now, but he
happy
probably
birthday to him and shit. I just saw you post
no
that.
Todd. It's
Happy birthday.
Tata's birthday.
Oh,
Tata's
okay.
birthday. So what I'm saying is, RJ said, where do you know her from? Because the way we were embracing each other, he's like looking at her like she's like somebody's aunt or mother. And
Right.
I'm like, nah, RJ, this is my homegirl from school. And he's like,
Right.
you went to school with her? And I'm like, yeah, why you say it like that? He like, Dad, that looked like one of your friend's mothers or something. And I'm like,
Uh-huh.
nah, because he was wondering, like, why is my dad embracing this older lady like this, right? Because I'm bugging out with her like a peer, as
Right.
opposed to how I would treat an adult. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
she was just
He
looking
was just
mad old.
looking mad crazy to, and then he couldn't believe it. Like I spent the next 20 minutes after we left her explaining to him, this is why I'm telling you, everything matters how you move in life, motherfucker. Like you move a certain way, and you might be looked upon like that someday of your own if you don't do the right thing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Because these streets, and I told him, streets will take you out. I mean, you and I are individuals that are actually survivors
Right.
of this whole street industry BS. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah. I would call it independence, Ram, because we've been independent for a long time. Like I've signed a couple of deals independently. Like shout out to Asphodel Records, shout out to Liquid Soul Records. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Fundamental licensing that I just recently signed an agreement with them like a year ago or whatever like that. But we've more so been independent our whole careers.
Absolutely.
And you've done deals with like
Done
Diddy and
deals.
different shit like that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
you know,
saying?
the Bad Boy deals, the Burt Badell deal. I mean, I've done the deals, but I've never, thankfully, sold my soul. You know, I've been able to do one-offs. I've been able to get them quick checks and keep it moving. Um, you know, I was there. I was around the Black Robs and the G-Taps and the Loons and the, you know, a lot of Rockefeller artists and dudes that is like, I see them now, and I'm like, damn, bro, you put all your eggs in the basket thinking you was gonna be a millionaire off of them. But like you said, independence that goes a long way. You know, I think I said it in a rhyme. I said I ripped up every check. I said I ripped up every contract. It's my destiny. The only person I will ever blame is me, and I believe that. Like I'm always wanting to be able to blame me or my team. I don't mind blaming you. I don't mind blaming even Head Rush. I don't mind blaming us. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But I refuse to be one of them crying ass people talking about did he do it? You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like, what did you do? You a grown man.
Right.
He didn't sign you when you was 8 and your parents ain't know no better. You was a grown man.
Right.
You know, that's why Mace knew to walk away, right? Mace knew to laugh all y'all want to laugh. I'm gonna laugh right back to the bank again, and he doing it right now,
Yeah,
right?
because Mason Canvas, them niggas is filthy right now. Filthy.
And
And
and they
shout out to the artists that was able to reinvent themselves and do
it's to
they
come.
thing, you know what I'm saying, for podcasting or commentary or things like that. Joe Buttons, Mace, Cameron, Noriega, you know what I'm saying? All of the artists that was able to myself, you know what I
Do,
mean?
do
Shout
you
out to
do you
everybody that was
think
able
that
to.
do you think that's where you're at now? Do you think that's where you would prefer to be? Like, oh, I'm someone that surpassed or survived or succumbed the whole independence, and now I'm my own brand, like you those names you just mentioned. Or do you still? It's a two-part question to that. You heard that part. The other part is, or do you still want to really be that Nas, that Jay, that Drake, that Kendrick Lamar? Like, you still want to be that big artist?
I think now at this point in my life, I want to be both. I want to be both. I want to be the first. I want to be the first eldest man artist to really blow up and get like a #1 hit record. I want to still do that. I still want to be well sought after for my voice and my podcasting. You know what I'm saying? I want to, you know what I'm saying, bring some of all the other eldest men up and put them on the show and let them tell their story, and my platform be big enough for people to be paying attention to it. But I also want to have a #1 hit record that people is going crazy over. And I feel like I already be having #1 hit records in the city. It's just that the DJs and everybody in the city don't be supporting. But the inner circle of because, you know, in this business, when you in the independent circle in New York, it's a small business. It's a small circle. You always going to see the same people around. Like, I always see the same promoters. I always see some of the same DJs. I always see some of the same movers and shakers, the PR people. We're all seen in the same venues, but everybody's not going to support everybody either unless you're paying them or you have a real die-hard relationship with them.
Absolutely.
But me, I feel like a lot of people look at me as a whole entity within itself that can sustain itself. So I feel like when I go to people to either work with them, I feel like people look at me as a bag. Like, oh, we working with Groundhog, we could get him to pay for shit. You feel me? And it's not really like that. It's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a hardworking motherfucker myself. Yeah, I could pay for certain things, but I feel like with what I have to offer with my platform, I feel like I shouldn't have to pay for certain niggas' services.
No, but it's
you
like
know what I'm saying.
You said you got to bring. Everyone's supposed to bring something to the table. Like, if you want me to pay for something, and bring something to the table of value to say that, yo, I don't mind paying for this because it's beneficial to everyone.
Right.
It's not just me. It's not just you. It's just beneficial to everyone. So with that being said, let me ask you another question. 20 years in, bro, that's a lot. So being in 20 years, do you basically, you was there before that word podcast was even being said.
There's no podcasting.
So let me ask you.
YouTube wasn't even lit yet. YouTube wasn't lit yet.
That's what I'm saying. So do you feel like this whole podcasting thing is just oversaturated? Do you feel like it's about to be played out? Do you feel like it's just gonna keep growing? Or do you feel like, what do you feel about it?
I feel like podcasting is just gonna keep growing because there's so many people that have their own opinions on stuff. Because just like, for instance, with this Diddy shit, you know what I'm saying, no pun intended, I could go online and I could look at so many different videos of Diddy where they talking about the same shit, but it's interesting in its own way. Like, you got niggas that do cartoons about the stories that we hearing about Diddy. You got niggas that's commentating on old stuff and they just talking over it with like pictures of stuff. Then you got other people that's getting mad video footage of different things that went on. Like, it's so many different ways that you can make a little documentary or have your podcast, and they got people that just sit there in front of a mic and talk.
Basically, there's so many ways you can make content.
Exactly. Yes. So I don't think it's going anywhere. Just like when web series got big, right? Remember when web series got big? Then those web series turned into series like Power series. So from web series to Power series, then you got documentaries. You know what I mean? Then you got docu series. It's like so many different things because people all want to know the business of what's going on with other people. And since the internet is at your fingers and you can just see whatever's going on, once you put your shit on the World Wide Web or on YouTube, it's out there forever. That's what makes you Googleable. And we all in this industry, being independent, we want to be Googleable. Yeah. That will show that we doing something. Aside from you making money off of registering all your stuff, you still want people to know what it is. Because with that being said, if one of my singles just take off and go #1, now everything that I'm doing with us sitting here right now that becomes the #1 I watch thing.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody will know who you are, what you got going on, because they all want to study your success. They all want to see what you've done.
Basically, what I'm getting from you is saying podcasting ain't going nowhere as long as you stay interested with content and give people what they kind of want to.
There's nosy motherfuckers out here. Podcasting will always be here, son. Word up.
And you know, it's nosy motherfuckers right next to you, like on your team, like they nosy as shit.
It's gonna be nosy motherfuckers that's gonna be watching this and snarling up their nose about me and you on this live right now, but they
Oh,
still
absolutely. Oh, they doing it already without the loud.
yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But I love it. Like, I get a kick out of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But so once again, man, we hit 20th anniversary, baby. Tomorrow we in the building, 50 Bowery. Watch Monday, CTM, Grindhard TV, Media Mondays. Lawyers and lay labels, Rachel, Epidemic, who else? Terrell, Blair. We in the building, man.
There's a couple of artists performing tomorrow too. Aside from me and you doing our set,
Oh man, it's a slew of artists. I don't even want to get into the names of artists because it's so many. Y'all got a whole situation tomorrow. It's food, drinks, dope environment right across that Manhattan Bridge if you in Brooklyn.
And I think it's a game room, right, bro? Like people can sit down and be on the games.
Yeah, it's a lot going on. I think they got skee ball and or something like that.
There's a lot of shit going on in there, son. Like it's gonna be crazy. Like I'm honestly, bro, I'm just gonna be there. I'm gonna be filming. Like, of course, my camera's gonna be live. I'm gonna be going live, but I'm gonna just be partying and just enjoying myself, my guy. Until I get on and do my set, and then
hold on. So hold on, my partner and friend and brother, Mr. L, says I'm being nosy right now.
Yo, L, we saw you on the live poking your nose in there.
But L could never be nosy because listen, man, CTM more beats Groundhog. We got a lot of things coming.
Yo,
we just did the class of 2020.
Yo, L, coming on the live, my nigga.
We just did class of 2025. Me and L got so much coming. I mean, just more beats alone got so much coming. But me and L personally got we got 3 projects coming back to back. We doing drop for drop. And Groundhog, we gonna make sure Groundhog is in the building because that's family, that's my brother.
Hey, yo,
and
hey yo, L, yo, Rem, sorry I missed that last one, but 2 cars broke down on me that night. I was frustrated.
I told the whole team because you know the wife asked about you, L asked about you. I told everybody what was going on. It was just because me and you talked for a little minute until I told you. I said, son, I got to get back in here because it was just super crowded. I mean, we was sweating. It was so packed. But yeah, so if who didn't know, Groundhog was supposed to be in the building, but God told him to go sit his ass down somewhere because the tranny smacked out. Then he went to go get the second car and the tire went flat. My boy started saying, yo, Rem, I'm gonna jump on the train. I said, nigga, sit your ass down. Nigga, you all the way in Far Rockaway talking about getting God telling you this one, you gotta sit out, baby.
Yeah, but then I seen that live. I seen not a live, I seen the clip of y'all performing those records, and I was like, damn, them niggas killed that shit. I would have got to see my nigga Gene. I ain't even see my nigga Gene.
Don't worry, listen, that song was the release of what's coming for 2025. So you gonna get me and Gene and we gonna do our Transit alumni thing big. Trust me. That was just the start of what's gonna happen. The video coming.
Is Gene coming tomorrow? Is Gene coming out tomorrow?
I'm gonna reach out to him. But I'm not sure if he's gonna make it because, like, you know, he's shaking a lot too with Pitch Black. They back on deck again.
Yeah.
So, you know, like even for me to make him lock in with me, my boy came out for 2-3 rehearsals. My boy came out for the show. A couple of Pitch Black bros came out. So salute to my boy D Goings, Donald Goings, D Gene Goings, Pitch Black. Y'all know y'all my family for life. And he took a lot. So I'm going to reach out to him about tomorrow, definitely. If he ain't on the live, he probably going to pay attention to it because I'm sure you're going to post it. I'm going to post it. You know what I'm saying? And Gene liable to hit me up. What your world doing, son? Like he gonna get that call. But yeah, it was dope. But I understood why you couldn't make it. You were supposed to sit your butt down, man. It was just too much.
Yeah.
But you be shaking a lot, son. I mean, I think you the only one may have me beat with the shaking, son. I thought I had everybody beat.
I be on some like I don't want to leave a stone unturned. So I feel like if I don't go to something that I'm probably gonna miss an opportunity. But I feel like, yo, bro, I've been creating my own opportunities for the longest. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like I need to be at everybody's shit. You know what I'm saying? Like honestly,
absolutely.
That's why now I be kind of like chilling. Like sometimes I'll just chill in the crib and shit like that. I don't be want to go.
Yeah, I mean that's something that I had to start learning too. Like I think I think we are some stubborn ass people, but we're givers. We're not takers. So we like to give and we like to show love, and we're people, as my wife have said before. Like being a people person, you just always wanna, yo, look, I can make you help you with this. I can make this doper. I could do this. But then when you start realizing people are just takers and they just want to snatch energy and they just want to be energy stealers, you got to start realizing at our age now, yo, it ain't even worth going over there because the motherfucker he gonna gain everything from me and I ain't getting nothing from that shit.
Right.
Nothing.
That too.
Nothing came my way from that.
And you know what? Honestly, a lot of times when I be going to these events, I be really just needing footage for the show. So I'm still helping out artists because when I go live at a nigga's event, right? Whether it's Instagram or YouTube. First of all, let me make this clear. When I go through Instagram live, I download that live and I can do whatever I want with it. I can edit it up and put it on whatever. It's just that in some places the quality of their Wi-Fi be whack, so the footage will come out kind of corny. But when they got good Wi-Fi in their spot and I go live, that footage that I'm filming, that's not just for that night. That shit is for my fans all over the place that watch the show. You know what I mean? And that's just Instagram. Now, but see, the problem with Instagram is when I go live and then in between sets, the DJs be playing certain songs. That shit will dead my life. Babe, can you give me something to drink, please? Thank you. And the thing about YouTube is, I ain't gonna front. Lately, my YouTube channel's been kind of lit. Like when I go live, like it be anywhere between 350 to 1,500 people tuning in.
And that's where I think a lot of us are slacking, especially me. We got to step our game up with that because YouTube, you could rape away. And me and L, he said facts too about a lot we was talking about. Mr. L, we were just having a discussion yesterday about throwing all my videos up on YouTube and just raping YouTube and just going with YouTube and just YouTube. Like we sitting on like 10, 11 videos that's ready to go right now. That ain't even got nothing to do with the 2025 project.
You just got to throw clips of it on Instagram and feed them back to your YouTube channel because Instagram pays a little bit of bread too, but they be kind of like Instagram. I don't know, man. I don't really want to go in on Instagram because they touch you with their shit. You heard?
Yeah, but that's why we gotta learn. We gotta learn how to capitalize on the segments and situations that work for us, and I think that's what we're doing right now. Like he just said, TikTok is the new virtual space. Absolutely. And I'm working with I'm working with my boy that has a company with TikTok directly that do direct distribution. So I'm going to do a test. I'm going to do a test run with them with one or two of my original tracks and see how that flow because they saying that, oh, we can make you hit 4 million people and they got people paying for it, but my boy is working directly with them. So like he said, TikTok, YouTube, all of these little new virtual spaces and places, we got to capitalize on them. And then we got to utilize that to bring the bag, but bring it back to us to get the bag in other avenues. You know what I'm saying? Other areas, right? We can't just focus on just the streams and this and that and this and the third.
I'm focusing on merch. You see, I got the Grindhard gear, nigga.
The shows.
You see,
listen, exactly. I was actually mad about that. Right before I was getting showered up for this 20th anniversary talk, I was like, damn, I ain't even got no Grindhard nothing on me, man. This is crazy. So I definitely got to get something.
What size are you?
I'm a large now, a little less because I lost a little bit of weight, but a large is good. What you mean in shirts like that? Yeah, like a shirt I could do a large as long as it don't run big. Like a nice large. If it run big, I'll take a medium depending. Cause now it ain't baggy like it used to be for us no more. Motherfucker, you see them things I told were too big for me now. I can't even wear them. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I can't do that with these shits no more. Before they was dope when it was baggy. You know what I'm saying? But now that baggy shit is kind of played out. But yeah, I definitely was thinking of that hat. I said, this nigga always got something nice. But what he said, client data and connections is the key. Absolutely, L. Absolutely. And this is all team. So L said he was cleaning. He was cleaning with the wife. He said he was cleaning with the wife. So he doing the typing and the typing. So they cleaning. So
he can't come in. I got you.
You know Mr. Nosy was gonna get in here if he could. He said him and the wife cleaning.
But for 2025, since we talking about what you know what I'm saying, what we gonna be into in 2025, I'm more so I ain't gonna front. I'm also on some independently, just making the money independently and giving back also as well. Because I just had a meeting. I just had a meeting the other day with Lazarus, the Top Don, and Cover. Because you know the project that I got out is produced by Cover of COD over there, at Umbrella Studios, and we just had a meeting the other day. And we was talking about some things we could do to make something happen and give back to some of the community and bring up and give some of the young artists chances to have a situation where everybody don't have to pay. You know what I mean? Because I know right now, with everything being such a money grab type era where everything you got to pay for, but some of these sponsors and some of these big ass fucking corporations that want to try to capitalize off of the hip hop culture and the shit that we do, like our content and everything like that. We put shit together like that. We could get the sponsors to pay, or we could do events and book people and have artists getting opportunities. Like I also spoke to Drewski the other day. Shout out DJ Drewski.
Bruce, what up, baby? That's my guy.
You know
him and DC Chambers.
Right. And I was talking to him about, you know what I'm saying, giving away some of the opportunities to the artists that win some of these events that we do. Let them go through his rigorous studio, because he has a whole bunch of things going on along with Cover Studio. You know what I mean? Because a lot of artists can go in there and record, and they could get.
What? Don't he still got that studio in Jersey, right?
Yeah, he got a
that
new
big
one.
joint.
It's actually on my Instagram. I got it pinned on there.
I gotta check it.
I did a walkthrough where he showed me the whole studio.
Yeah,
where artists can go there, they could do whatever. They could get their pictures taken. They could shoot a video.
Yeah, it's real nice.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Now this is a different one, Rem. I don't think you went to this one yet.
It is. Yeah. How long he been there?
Yeah, he was at another one.
Yeah, because that one he had before was super big. Like it was like this one probably ain't that big. I guess. I mean, it's probably big, but not.
Just look at my. Once we get off,
I'm gonna check it. But shout out to Drewski. Shout out to GC Chambers. Those are my guys. They always support. They always got us. You know, even on that note, I want to shout out a lot of people that supported for 2024. I mean, you could chime in too, but my personal shout outs is going to definitely go to my guy Shampoo YNVS, my boy Hardhead Harry, my boy DJ Enough, my boy DJ Enough, Heavy Hitters, Big Lou, DJ Dice, and these are just people that personally just show me love, man. Whether it was just radio play, radio spins, just Rem, you out, you back, let's go. You know, now it's time to push the button even more, because now we going with all original music. I tapped in with this little 10 for 10. Gave dudes 2 bonus tracks, but everything else was instrumentals. But now we just gonna come. Me and World got a drink. I think we done discussed that. I think Shake Fest is coming. Hold on,
we discussed a couple of joints. We discussed Shake Fest. We discussed what's the other shit?
Get your life or something. Get your life or get the money, something like that. Get money. So it was one of them.
We get money.
So we got some things we've been saying.
Do you know that mixtape, that Grindhard TV compilation mixtape that I put out on? I think I put it on Dat Piff.
Yes.
You know that
Piff is a rap, right?
And it's on Core DJ's joint with my guy from out of Germany. You know that shit got 25,000 streams. I
can believe it, because it's overseas. They don't play.
I think it's downloads. Yo,
because DJ Ofax, I did a little collabo with him, and that's the most hits and downloads and streams I ever got. Because them overseas motherfuckers, they don't play, son. They love music, son.
Especially New York music.
Yeah. So I think, like I said, so for Collabo King, definitely we gonna decide which one we gonna use, because I don't think we're gonna use both. We're gonna use one for something else, but one gotta make the cut. And I personally no, because all right, let me tell you why. It's not because it's just the dope song. It's because out of everything with all of the collaborations that I'm doing, I'm trying to give a vast a variation of music, right? I don't want, like, I have no Shake Fest type of record. You understand what I'm saying? So that's how you stand out. Like, I want everybody that I'm doing these joint like Urban Paradise, Tech, Smith and Wesson. Like, I don't have no joint like that with anybody else but him. Right. Joint I got with Rock is like, no, I don't have no drink like that with nobody else. So, and that's what I think is gonna make this Collabo King project so dope, because everything that I'm giving, it shows a real difference of variety.
Right, right, right.
of working with different people. You know what I'm saying?
But that's how it was like back in the days when albums anyway. A nigga would have a house joint, a love joint, a shoot 'em up bang bang joint, a girl joint. Niggas would have
You know what I'm
different joints,
saying?
a
Like
reggae joint.
I got that girl joint with L. Me and L
Right.
got the Be Real joint. I got the Afro beat joint with Mike Black. Like I said, these are all shout outs to my people. Yeah. So we got these Afro beats coming. So, and these are all people, like I said, that has been showing me so much love. Shout out to Rockness Monster, Helter Skelter, Sean P for life.
So
All of
what?
these people.
Hold up. Not to
Yeah.
cut you off. I want to talk about that. I want to talk about that because you know what I'm saying? Like you as an
Look
independent guy,
L throwing out his favorite rumpa.
at the end of the tunnel and
Tell her.
yo, so look, like
Yeah.
Rem, like as an independent guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? You are very connected with a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Like somebody would love to have your fucking Rolodex. You know what I'm saying?
My phone has been stolen a few times in my
You know what I
life.
mean? Like niggas would love to have your Rolodex to network with the people, but it's not really just having the guy's numbers.
Yeah.
You gotta have that relationship.
Exactly.
And it seems to me like throughout the years, you've always kept a relationship with motherfuckers to where you always, you know what I'm saying, could call on a nigga for something. As a where if somebody else called on that motherfucker for something, niggas want to like get a bag out of him. But you seem to have niggas come out and do shit for you off the strength, off the arm. So how would you feel like you built that rapport with so many of the peoples that you've been working with?
You asking me how did I build a rapport? Or
Yeah, like what was your strategy to keeping these relationships pure and genuine after all of these years?
well, for the public, I'll give the political answer. Behind the scenes, I'll give you the exact answer. But it's just about really just being genuine and letting people know, just being transparent on what you want. So when I met all these people, you gotta understand a lot of people I know either just from friendship, streets, industry, it's different levels. So if I knew you from the streets and I want to work with you as an artist, I come to you directly and say, yo, my dude, me and you never worked in the street, outside of the street situation growing up. But I got to hit you with something. And then you come at them. If you come at a person very genuine and they're authentic, they will 9 times out of 10 tell you, come on, my nigga, you ain't got to hit me with nothing. Like, we good. But if you come at them with the flim flam, so to answer the question, I think I just always been genuine and transparent with everybody. I've never, and I've always, like you said, I've been of value to people. Like I've always showed them that even if I don't get no money, I could show you how I could get you money. Right? I'll be like, for instance, just say Joe Blow. I don't want to throw no name out there for everybody say I'm talking about that individual. But let's say Joe Blow, the dope artist that we know, I know many of, right? I'll say, yo, son, such and such is going to be over here at the situation, and I know they would love to have you, but they like, oh, I don't got no connections to them. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to plug it in, and I ain't looking for nothing for that. So it's like the barter life, right? It's the genuine, authentic, old school type vibe. Where it's like, damn, this nigga never kept a bag from me, and he ain't never asked me for nothing. So when it's his turn, if you a real one, you gonna give me my just due when my turn is there. Because you're gonna say he's never showed me nothing, ingenuine. He's always just, you know what I mean? So that's always been me. And then some people, I just grew up with all these people. Like me and Bleak grew up together. So that's just one of those, me and Fab grew up together. So sometimes it may even be a joking situation where I'm around them and I'm like, yeah, y'all niggas acting Hollywood. And you know what I mean? Put the pressure on them where they like, oh, he calling us out now. Like he must really want something. But, that's all in fun. So it depends on the scenario and the situation. But I've never burnt no bridges. I've cut a lot of people off around me that I see that burn bridges, and plenty of them. Like, I got family that, just burn bridges, and I'll be like, I can't bring them around that individual. You know what I'm saying? And they respect that. But they respect that. They like, oh, Rim know not to bring them around. Because it's one thing if I get on your nerves, but it's another thing if I bring somebody around that get on your nerves. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning, even with you, bro. If I bring somebody around and they just always on you, you like, what the fuck is up with this? But if I'm on you, me and you gonna have it out, hash it out, and like you said, we gonna rekindle, revisit. But you ain't go like, so I just kept myself away from all of those ingenuine situations. Once I see what it is and I'm starting to realize the chess moves that dudes is trying to play checkers with me with, and I'm on a chess mental, I know how to get away from it. And I just keep it thorough with everybody. If this is what I want, I'm telling you what I want. If I want you to host for me and I'm telling you I'm not trying to pay, I'm gonna be transparent about that. And then you tell me, and then you tell me what it is. All right, nigga, I need 2 bottles, I need hookah, I got all that. But I ain't paying you $1,000. Whereas other motherfuckers be like, son, I can give you a rack. And then they trying to get them at the spot, and then they'll get them at the spot, and then the end of the night, they ain't even make $300, and now they looking at the person like, yo, I ain't make no money. So you had no intentions to pay me the rack. You thought I was going to make you make a rack, and you was going to give me that money. Right? So I never did those flim flam type things. I tell you straight off the rip, this is what I could do, this is what I can't do, and if this is what you ain't with, I gotta respect it.
And then if it turns out to be a good night, then you could throw a nigga a little bit extra on the back end.
Okay. So again, you touching on what I'm talking about, right? If I tell a motherfucker like, yo, son, I'm gonna give you bottles and hookahs and I'm gonna give you a little 500, and I make, let's say, 1,500 that night, you think I'm talking about if I profit 1,500, you think I'm not gonna throw a nigga another 300-400? Of course. I mean, a real one's supposed to do that, but fuck boys ain't gonna do that. Nah. So real one's gonna come back and always love me for that. Like, yo, this nigga ain't have to throw me that extra 3. He threw it to me just because he had a good night.
Yep.
So it's just simple things like that. Or like I said, if one of my other promoters is looking for, yo, I'm doing a 90s party, I'm gonna get in my Rolodex and start calling my dudes and saying, yo, son, these niggas looking for a 90s party. They not even looking for you, but I may be able to get you a bag over here. So now they looking at me like, damn, this nigga acting like my manager. When I'm really not. I'm just being a real one to you because you've been a real one to me. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I know you on the bench. Especially if I know you on the bench. Because let's keep it 1,000. We going back 20 years, right? We talking about a lot of niggas from 20 years ago been on that bench and ain't made $20.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? So how much you think they're gonna love a dude like me if I throw them $200 and they probably ain't made $20 in 10 years off their music?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
The weird thing about that though, Rem, is that some of them same niggas will get greedy when you bring them a person like myself. You know what I'm saying? And niggas, well, oh, world want to do something, and niggas be like, oh, well, this is what I'm charging. Like, nah, get out of here, nigga.
Yeah, so we don't want to get off topic because keep it, people. 20th anniversary, Grindhard TV. Watch Mondays coming back out. We at the Media Mondays. Got the whole team with us. We got a bunch of DJs in the building, slew of artists in the building, and we just gonna be partying, man. Grindhard TV, man. 20th anniversary. This is the big thing.
I want to shout out to my guy Lazarus, the Top Don.
Yeah,
that was supposed to come on the show today, but we couldn't go into the studio today because you know Math got sick, my producer of the show, and you know what I mean. I was a little bit annoyed at that in the beginning, but then I thought about it, and I was like, I'd rather him stay home and get better than coming to the studio and getting everybody sick. So
shout out to my boy Math. Math, get better, baby. We love you.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know he'd be the type of person that he'll come out and shit.
He'll be coughing all on everybody.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that he decided to. You know what I mean?
That's my fellow Williamsburg brother, baby. I mean, I'm a Brooklyn dude all the way, like you a Queens dude all the way, but Williamsburg is something very, very near and dear to us. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta say that for you, Mav. Shout out to the WB, baby. WB all day.
Yeah, he does go very hard for Williamsburg.
Oh, he has to. Okay, so I'm just gonna say this. If you don't know, and it's crazy because RJ went to school in Williamsburg, and after being there for 4 years, he came to me when he graduated high school. There, he said, "Yo, Dad, I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all Williamsburg motherfuckers is very like real secretive. Like y'all don't want no outsiders." And I was laughing because it's real though. Like even though we Brooklyn all the way, but Williamsburg is something like near and dear to us that we hold kind of sacred. Like you really gotta be around some Williamsburg dudes to understand to be around Williamsburg
I've been
dudes.
around you a long enough time, nigga. I know what the fuck time it is.
I'm speaking for the people. I know you know. I'm just speaking for the people. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody named Mr. I Push to Start. Shout out to Mr. I Push to Start. Join was goody. You
No,
know what I'm saying?
I think that might be L. Mr. L push start.
Oh, okay. You got another one. Shout out Easy
Probably
Blue.
somebody else on a different page. We got about 4 pages between everybody out here. So somebody else probably chimed in. But that's one of it. Like I said, the whole team out here, man, we really coming for y'all. Me and World done had our sit downs for like the past couple of months, and we revamped on what we need to do for 2025. And L is on deck, more beats on deck, CTM on deck, Grindhard on deck. I mean, all these names I just shouted out. I feel like I'm slighting some people, but I want to stay focused on the 20th anniversary because, as World of Rama stated, my boy was going to sit down and just chill, and I told him it ain't happening on my watch, my nigga. While we doing what we doing, it ain't happening on my watch.
I definitely want the people out there to know that, you know what I'm saying? Niggas who fuck with you and shit, because Rem was kind of like forcing me, like, nah, World, it's 20th anniversary, nigga. You got to do something. Like, just like I told you how influenced me to, like, work for Mad Soul, because I was like, nah, I ain't doing that shit. And he was like, nah, World, this is an opportunity for you. That was one of the best opportunities I ever took.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Thanks for the opportunity. So with this right here, what you said, yo, you need to do this party, because I would have been like, nah, I'm chilling in the crib with the family.
Mind you, we're not gonna kill ourselves. We're not gonna make this crazy. We're gonna enjoy ourselves. We're gonna celebrate.
No,
and that's
what I said. I ain't there to go do nothing real crazy. I'm gonna put up a banner or whatever. I'm gonna put up my cameras and I'm gonna be just partying. I might have a drink tomorrow, because I don't fuck with liquor like that.
Just don't blame me. That's all I'm saying. Do not blame me.
I might have a drink tomorrow. It's a celebration. I could drink a little bit.
You're doing phenomenal, and I'm proud of you. So I don't want to be to blame, but yeah, we gonna chill. And like I said, it's really about keeping the brand going. It's really about enjoying, appreciating, salutations. I mean, again, brother, you gave me my flowers. I keep trying to give you yours too. Like 20 years is a lot, bro. A lot of people can't sit around and say, the motherfuckers can't sit around and say 10 years. I was just laughing into one of my DJ friends in the industry, because he called me saying his birthday January 18th, and he like, yo, Ram,
you got a lot of DJ friends, bro.
But I mean, some of them I don't consider friends. Some of them I just consider a nigga I know. You know what I'm saying? But when I say a DJ friend, that's really my guy. So me and him was on the phone over the weekend, and he's like, yo, Rem. And he did. And I'm going to shout you out. Naj, what up? I love you, baby, all day if you see this, because I am going to repost it. I'm sure World is too. He had hit me the past 2 years, like, Rem, I need you on that mic for me, man, like for my birthday. So he turning 45 this year, January 18th. We turning up at Drinks Lounge for his birthday. Remy will be hosting his official birthday party for DJ Nas. I think DJ Culture may be involved. I don't know if he's DJing. I don't want to lie about that or give falsehoods, but I know Culture's involved. I think Culture's doing our flyer. That's what it is. Culture, you might be doing our flyer. You my bro too, DJ Culture. Everybody know Culture. But again, we were laughing about, being there for individuals, and I'm like, son, I gotta be there for your birthday. It's your birthday. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, with you, it's 20 years, bro. There's no way that I'm gonna sit it out, especially when we right next to each other and we doing work right now. I'm not gonna allow that. What would that make me? What kind of promoter would that make me? But the point that I was trying to make was, I was on the phone with Naj, and I was telling him how when Sugarland got shut down, when it was the finale, the last summer of Sugarland, me and all the promoters, shout out Rocky, MTA, what's up? We were all debating on how long we was doing it, and we didn't realize we was doing that shit for 13 years straight, son.
Watch Mondays?
No, Sugarland. Remember, I used to do the outdoor joint by Sugar Hill.
Right?
Yes, but what I'm saying is, we did not realize that it was like 13 years that it was being done. So what I'm saying is to say is time flies when you having fun and enjoying yourself, and sometimes you don't even look and smell the flowers and appreciate the shit. So when we sitting here for the past 2 weeks or a month or so talking about the 20th, I'm like, bro, I'm gonna find a way that we gonna do something to celebrate the 20th. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's not just us and we collabo. You feel what I'm saying? So,
Yeah,
and I'm excited.
but that's you being able to do that and plug all of that. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the valuables that you have. That's the
The
jewel that you have.
valuables, the goldenish, what we
Yeah,
calling it now?
I'm telling you, son. Like telling you, like all of the little things that niggas have and niggas do, like that's bargaining money that you have. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
That's you know what I'm saying? Independently in this game now where everything is about trading something for something or bringing value to something. Like when
Yeah.
you really out here moving and shaking and making shit happen, and people knowing that, yo, if I go over here with him, he gonna make that shit happen. Or if somebody say, like we all be saying, we want people to look at us to always want to pay us for whatever we do. That's the whole thing. You want to be valuable
Absolutely.
enough that niggas is want to pay you or even utilize your services because you definitely are doing
Shout
something as opposed to
shout out to
another.
MIT. Keep on talking, baby. I just want to get these shouts outs because
Yeah,
MIT,
no,
I gotta
definitely.
show love to my boy J
Right.
Big, which we gonna
Like,
be doing it up big for that. We planning to go to DR Urban Paradise reunion, baby.
wow,
My boy
I
J.
never went to DR before. You
Oh,
invited me mad
well,
years
then you
ago.
want to come to this, baby. But and it's in May, your birthday.
Wow.
You know,
Wow.
you ain't Gemini bully season, but you with the May babies.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I mean, we celebrated plenty of birthdays together in our years together. We
Oh,
did a few May
oh,
babies before I started the Gemini bully season. It was always May babies. You know what I'm saying? I got my May babies
oh.
because you,
That's you
my
know what's
cousin.
that's so crazy? That's because me and Flush share the same
Yeah,
birthday and we've done mad parties
yeah,
together. Me, Flush, and Move Diamond. So
yeah,
so it's crazy that when you said when you reached out to him about coming to the
yeah,
thing and he said that I was like kind of taken aback, like,
yeah.
hold up.
Well, you know, dudes want to get
This
into the
guy.
bag now, and you know how that go. You know
Yeah.
what it is. But you know, the May baby, like I said, J Big, MIT, we get into it. J Big has been a big supporter for me. He don't give a damn about no rap shit, no music. He loved to promote, and I mean, you went to a bunch of the yacht parties we used to do with
Right,
MIT. And
right.
remember, he used to have the MIT drinks when we used to
Yeah,
do the
yeah, I
turn up
remember.
radio.
Yeah, I remember,
Shout out
son.
to Cool Kid. We gotta shout out
Yeah.
Cool Kid. Cool Kid has
Hey,
done
yo,
nothing
how's
but so.
Cool Kid doing?
Cool Kid is doing cool. He was the pun, right? Cool Kid doing cool. Cool Kid is chilling though. I know he had a little situation, but he was good. I spoke to him, and then he went to I think visit his people in Trinidad as always. You know, he always go out there over
Right.
there. So he was out there, but I'm gonna definitely reach out to him to just
Shout out
chop
Coach
it up
Red 44. Coach Red was goody.
for 2025. You know, that's what it is. But yeah, everybody that showed love to either Grindhard TV or CTM, I want to give y'all respect and just do and let y'all know we totally appreciate it. I'm speaking for both of us because I know we'll always appreciate real shit. I always appreciate real shit, and hopefully y'all can come out tomorrow and vibe with us. What you saying? Oh God, don't bust my ass for this. And he gonna love her even more now. See, I hate this type of
Wow.
shit. Shout out to my nigga DJ Magic, Hot 97 and all that. You know, it was
Okay.
just listening in the background saying, you give it a shout out to you ain't shout out Magic.
Yo, word. What up, Magic?
Oh, Magic, man, I love you. And that's my Gemini twin right there. Me and him born a day apart. You know what
Yo,
I'm
me and
saying?
we actually was on a couple of times on a yacht with him all around them times, right?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. You gotta check it. You gotta check. Oh snap! See, she back here talking her shit, son. She said, and we both forgot him. You see what I'm saying?
Betty Art was good.
But
Yo, shout out. Yo, this girl Betty Art right here. This is the one that did the the cartoon cover to the
cut that
Black
off.
Panther when he's sitting on a chair. That's Betty Art artwork right there. She just joined in. What's up, Betty Art?
But yeah,
Coach
so you know,
Red.
Magic definitely shout out. You know, we did the yacht thing. He the yacht king. He first of all, he the car king and the yacht king. You know,
Yeah.
when it
Matter of
comes to
fact,
them
yeah,
cars,
we did a ride out with him too, all the way to
ride out. We just did
yeah.
one this past. You know, he do it every year. He just did this one. Um, you know, same thing. He just ain't do it at Barclays this year. This year he went to Queens over there at York College or something.
Oh
Or
yeah, I think I performed at one of those with my sons. I brought them out a special performance. I brought the horse out.
so Magic is my God. Always definitely show me love. I so apologize, Magic, but you know, Magic subconsciously, maybe I'm a little tight with you, man. Maybe I'm a little tight with you, but that's my bro. I can talk to him like that.
But I'm saying, is Magic, what he doing now? Is he still on the radio or what?
Yeah, he's still on. That's why I'm saying I'm so sorry, because Magic definitely showed me love, but I showed enough, saluted enough, and all that.
Right. Yeah, you didn't shout out Magic.
But these my brothers, and these are jokes me and them guys behind the scenes as well. But they know how much I appreciate them. They know how much I get on their nerves. They get them calls the same way all my family get them
calls. That's what I'm saying. Like, listen, you just named, like, you named Shampoo, you named DJ Magic, you named DJ Enough, you named and Harry, you named a couple of DJs, like, and these dudes is like prominent dudes in the game that other people would love to get close to. And you have like a really close bond relationship with these guys. And I know because I've been around you and seen your relationship with these guys. So it's not you just on here saying that shit and I'm not co-signing it. Like, I know that you have these relationships with these niggas. You heard? You know what I'm saying? So that's like that, you having that for so long and still being able to rock with niggas, because these is niggas that you've been fucking with for a while. You know what I'm saying? So,
and like I said, it's a lot of different shit. Like the only one I think I need to start putting some more pressure on, and I'm putting it on camera, but that's my bro. You know, I gotta put a little more pressure on Self. I think I've been letting Self live a little, because he just probably just going, he kind of on another level right now. But that still don't stop that I need that support from Self. But I haven't really put pressure on.
Can I get some more to drink, please?
No, but Self is my guy too. Actually, he doing something with my boy with Phantom right now. I plugged them in, and I think they doing something, because he did tag me in something, and I saw it. But Self have showed me love, but I haven't really put any like real pressure to really do something with him. But Self is always on deck. But you know, the thing is with Self is I've done more parties with him. You see your question earlier, like you asked me. See. That's why my relationship be great with certain guys, because I would never pressure Self with my music when he always show love when it's time for us to do events.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because now it's kind of straining the relationship. Like, come on, man, we good over here. We do what we do, and I always got you. So it's kind of one of those things. I would rather it just trickle naturally. Like if he decides
now I got a question for you. See, I'm glad now you about to get this shit spicy. Bird. So look.
It's good. How you?
Yo, what's goody, my guy? Salute. Getting grown and all that. Happy New Year's and everything.
Happy New Year's. Happy holidays. Happy holidays.
Yeah, what you were saying, though?
So with that being said, like, now that you back on the music scene and you got, you know what I'm saying, the Collabo King, 10 for 10, you know what I mean? You got all this music out, and the shit is pretty dope, I might say.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So, are you gonna be now having these dudes like play the records? Like, yo, what's up? Like,
well, that's kind of why. That's kind of what I was basically getting into, slowly but surely, by stating now I haven't put in pressure on particular people like Self, but there's 20 other people I could mention, right? But we were talking about him. So what I'm saying is, I didn't do that for that very reason. I gotta show and prove on my end to be able to put pressure on people of that status. You get what I'm saying? So now that 10 for 10 out, the video's out, Collabo King coming, more music, we in there making music, more beats, we on it every day right now. The whole camp doing it. Now I can put that pressure on them without feeling guilty or feeling like I'm straining a relationship.
All right,
you follow what I'm saying?
I got another question. I follow exactly what you're saying. But what I'm saying is this, right? If everybody's really mans and peoples, right? Like everybody's professing, like this is my man, this is my guy, right? The most easiest thing a nigga could do is press the button on your record.
Absolutely.
Because you pop, they get the recognition of popping you. Pause. No Diddy, right? And now you what?
No, I'm talking. I'm listening.
I say, and then now, with all of the connection and relationships you have now, you creating a bunch of platforms and opportunities for other motherfuckers. So for niggas to know and nigga and be that cool and that close and that tight with a nigga, and then hear the nigga music and play it sometimes, why wouldn't a nigga go extra hard to get a nigga to the next level? Because you don't lose nothing by doing it. Like,
so let me answer this because I go through this a lot, and this is where I think for me it's a difficult situation because I'm on all sides of the spectrum. I'm the promoter. I'm the one that get the venue. I'm the marketer. I'm the business dude. But I'm a rapper. Then I'm a host. Then I'm a this. Then I have a relationship with people. So sometimes, again, that's why I use the word strain. You could strain on a relationship. If Self is used to me doing parties with him and self-promoting with him and Rocky and this and that, and all of a sudden now I'm on him about music, I gotta come at him correct. I gotta say, this is the song. This is the budget. Like, I'm really good. But just to say, oh, I got music and just throw it at him and just be, no, if he played that once or twice, I can't be mad at that.
nah,
because he did that on his own.
Well, what I'm saying is this. A DJ that's well, like official, that got that media draw, right? If that nigga's your man, son, that nigga will press the button, son. I mean, go full, because you see how we go, like when you fuck with an artist, right? And you press the button, you're pressing the button is getting it on my show, getting it on a bunch of people's shows, getting they shit to Cool Kid. You know what I mean? You've done that for a lot of people. You got a lot of people on radio shows and they plug them. You even got niggas that open up with Mary J. Blige, nigga. Like, you make shit happen, right? So if you are my man, right? And you on the radio this many times a week, and you know you fuck with me, and you know that the bigger I get, the more bigger my event's gonna be, and the more money I can make you. Why wouldn't a nigga press the button on your shit, son?
I mean, I can only ask those particular questions to those particular people. That's why I shout out the names I shout out, because I don't even have to call those names. As soon as they know that I did something, I've had people tell me, yo, your shit was playing. Perfect example. We was doing summer stage. And
what's goody? Fetty, what's goody?
Fatty, what up, baby? I just hit my dude. Shout out to Lucy movie and all that other good stuff that's going on, and Bloody Money, all of that. I hope you go. Fatty, you gonna have your ass around tomorrow, man? Cause we doing the thing tomorrow if you around, baby.
Hotel 50 Bowery, you know what I'm saying?
Wow. Your brother's in the building. Grindhard TV, CTM thing, 20th anniversary, baby. But back to what we were talking about. We were talking about the
yeah, like, you know, saying you having these relationships with these people, and those people, you know what I'm saying?
But see, again, that's what I'm saying. I was on the bench for a minute because I was doing the parties, I was doing the writing, I was doing producing, I wasn't doing the rap shit. So now all right, so now it's time. It's time. But see, the problem is it's a bunch of people on my team that want me to just do that for them. But my relationship is with them. Their relationship ain't with my man's.
I'm not talking about with nobody else, man.
No, but that's why I'm giving you it. Why? I'm speaking for me. I'm trying to answer your question. I'm not gonna strain a relationship like, yo, I'm back, my nigga. I gotta show them that I'm back before I start putting that on them like that.
Right.
If you understand what I'm saying. I can't just all of a sudden, oh, you ain't Remmoi CTM no more for the last 10 years. Now you Remmoi Dollas. All right, my nigga, send me your shit. They gonna listen because it's like, nigga, I ain't heard nothing from you since when? Right? You also gotta look at that point too.
That collabo, yo, nigga, them collabo King records, nigga. If I don't hear that shit playing like crazy on the radio by summer 2025, if I don't hear your shit in rotation with all of these DJs that you just was naming, I'm saying something.
Absolutely. Well, you supposed to say something, because I ain't supposed to sit there and vent to these niggas. If once they show me what they show me, I'll keep it pushing. Then I know not to look for you for when the calls is being made to get it back. I know to go to the one.
I already know why I feel like my music isn't getting played the way it's supposed to be in New York City. Because, like, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. Like, I don't even understand it, but I understand it. But you,
he said, I understand it, but I don't understand it.
You have direct relationships with motherfuckers, nigga. I done been around some of these motherfuckers more. I don't want to say
C, what up, baby? My boy Bad Seed. I ain't shout my boy Seed out because Seed is on the Collabo King. I'm sick of Seed anyway. You know why I'm sick of Seed? Because he keep telling me my music is the detox.
Yo, son.
He keeps saying I've been sitting on, and I got a heat rocker with Bad Seed. But shout out to my boy Bad Seed, man. I love you. That's my brother. That's my, he's inspired me to do some things when we was growing up.
I've been hearing about this guy Bad Seed for a long time.
Oh, that's my guy. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Right.
Freddie said he gonna try to pull up. What he said? Try to what? I'll just be getting back in town. Oh, I think they went to do that. I think they went to do that Atlanta joint, right?
Y'all doing a promo run on the Dirty Money?
Yeah. I think they did the thing. The Atlanta.
Money.
Yeah, I think they did the Atlanta joint. Yeah.
That's moving around. You got to move around, move in shape, make that shit happen, son.
Look, Dr. Rem, the detox. You know what, see? Yeah. You know you're gonna get a call from me now. Why you starting this shit, son? Why you starting this shit on live?
Tell him to come in. Tell him to come in on the live, son.
Yo, see, come in. Pop in, baby. But yeah, Steve doing his thing too. Shout out to my boy because he's another one that supported me. I make a call, and C been in the game forever. C had deals with Warner Brothers. C was a part of that crew, OBS. C, I think he just did a show with Talib Kweli and all of these dudes. Like, Seed is definitely one of those underground king dudes that all of these guys. Oh, there you go. Yeah. What it do? Yo, World, it's my boy C World, Grindhardtvp.
World. Salute. Peace.
Where he at? Well, I don't see him. Where he at?
You don't see me?
I can see him. I can see him.
You can?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Why can I see him?
I don't know why, but you can hear him, right?
You want me to pop? I'm gonna pop out, pop back in. Pause.
Yeah. Do that. But that's my dude. C been in the game a long time, and like I said, he's another one of those guys, very well connected. We done came up with the Rob Loves, the Jim Nices, the Interscopes, the Warner Brothers, and he one of my brothers that if I call him, he's always there. Like right now, you know what I'm saying? What up, boy? Pop in. That's why he called me Detox, because I done called him out to do music and he ain't heard it out yet. And he like, Rem, and I'm telling him, just give me a minute, man, because that Collabo King is coming, baby. But he always called me the Detox. What he said, Rem Detox. Oh, he typed it in. I don't remember what he said, but he said Rem Detox King. Oh, he said Atlanta's January 10th. My bad, people.
I saw that.
Yeah, I just want to let the people know in case they listening, and you know what I mean.
Yeah, I see that in here.
But yeah, but we gonna come with it, man. This is why the last little half an hour, I'm actually tagging people to show up. People that I know, that's why you see a lot of people popping up, because I'm actually hitting them to tell them to tag. Huh?
I don't see him. I don't see.
Nah, I think he probably trying to tap back in and whatever's going. I mean, I could see him fine. I don't know what was going on with you, or maybe we didn't have enough room.
Nah, so
I don't know.
This shit, you could get 4 people in at once.
That's what I thought. I mean, that's what I thought. Y'all the ones that normally be on it. You know what I'm saying? Way more than me, but I know it should have been more people. But yeah, like I said, I'm super excited, Brosy. I think we're gonna make some noise out here. Not even just about tomorrow. I'm talking about just moving forward. You know what I mean?
Right.
Shout to Cool KG. I was really trying to tap in my boy. What's his face? Shampoo. I was trying to get Shampoo involved. He ain't hit me back. I mean, I didn't hit him.
My guy Shampoo is involved in everything in the city. City ain't moving, Shampoo ain't involved.
And see, that's another thing, right? You was discussing why certain things don't happen and this and that. Some also with the relationship, some things is also just straight business too, even though it's a connect, right? So what they may charge somebody $5,000 for, they might charge me $1,000 for. And sometimes it just gotta go through those channels, because, and I had to learn that even back when we was doing my first group, which we were just talking about when I was in that Us situation, Styles, all of us. Like, we had to learn that although I could show you love, I can't show you as much love as I would like to if certain proper channels haven't been reached, right? If I don't literally like book Shampoo to work the record, right? If he's working a record and the radio stations, the DP, they're able to say, listen, this is a record being worked. So you can't say shit to me when I play this shit 5 times.
Right,
As
right.
opposed to when they play records and that freaking DP comes to them and be like, yo, why are you playing this record? This is not on our Richter scale. Because it comes to money too, bro.
Right.
And I'm not making no defense for none of these DJs that be on they sucker shit with a lot of artists out here, because they do a lot of sucker shit. But I'm just telling people also the technical side and the political side of it too. Right? You think Enough wouldn't want to play my shit 5 times a day? He can't.
Right.
He just can't. Unless it was just a stone cold hit or the DP said,
You saying you ain't making no stone cold hits, my nigga?
No, I'm just saying.
The fuck
I'm talking about one of them undeniable nigga. I'm talking apple bottom genie boots in the fur. You can't deny that, nigga. That's just like I'm talking about some Superman that hole. Like you can't. I don't even like the record, but those type of records, I don't care what you're talking about.
I feel like I got a couple of those already.
I think we do got a couple of those, but again, also look at that. Like I remember, like I knew Flo Rida before he popped. Like literally down in Miami chilling with him. I had the nigga card. I still got his first card I ever had from him. But he had mad joints. Niggas wasn't playing. Miami wasn't fucking with him like that. This nigga was walking around handing out cards. But when he came with that apple bottom genie, niggas couldn't stop it.
Yeah.
They couldn't stop it. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe he just strategized his marketing differently. You know what I'm saying?
But this is why we're here talking 20th anniversary, CTM, more beats, all that shit. This is why we gotta strategize also. And you're right. I'm not denying what you're saying ain't facts, but I'm also saying we also gotta bring. So it goes back to what I said. We gotta have something to make them not be able to deny it. And I'm not talking about the hit record now. I'm talking about now that I'm back on the scene, I gotta be able to say, nigga, look what's going on, nigga. Look at my YouTube, look at my channel, look at the Grindhard shit, look at the More Beat shit, look at the CTM shit, look at the 10 for 10, look at the Collabo King, look at the Your Unsigned Honest. It's nothing you can tell me now, bro.
Right.
Now I can say fuck you to your face. You understand what I'm saying? You see I'm working. But if I pop up and I'm like, yo, son, I'm doing this, and he like, all right, I got you, and he played the shit once or twice, I can't really be mad at that. And I'm just being honest with myself, for me. But for those artists that's out there working now, in their defense, like you said, they don't got that relationship with these guys.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They can't call these names that I just said 2 a.m. drunk as shit and they answer. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But in return, they answer my call, but now I gotta say, yo, look at what I'm doing, bro. Look at what I'm doing, sis. I can't just say, right? Because in their mind, they may also say, man, this nigga Ren just popping up out of the blue doing something. How serious he taking this right now? Right? Because they could look at it that way too. All right, my nigga, you here now, but all right. Let me see how serious you. So I'm gonna play it once or twice. Now let me see you active. Let me see you shaking. Let me see you out there. Let me see you really doing these shows. Let me see you dropping 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 videos. Right? Let me see you working on project number 2 for 2025.
But I'm saying though, do you really have to do all of that with the relationships? That's what I'm saying. Like with the relationships of the people.
You absolutely do. Because I got a relationship with people that come to me all the time. Yo, Rem, I need a venue. Okay, what you trying to do? That's right. I love you and I fuck with you. But I pay dues in this party shit, bro. You can't just pop up on me telling me you want fucking Polygon for free that hold thousands of people all because you my man. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't tell me you just want me to get DJ Blood such and such. That's the hottest shit on the club scene right now because you my man. Right? Because now what if these are part of burning bridges? I bring out DJ such and such and he does this big ass party. His name is his name. And you got 20 people in the building that came in there for you? I'm embarrassed now. You've burnt my bridge now. And I'm not even talking about music. I'm going off music and just saying that goes back to the question you asked me.
Right.
How does these relationships get maintained? Because I don't strain them. I can tell tell a DJ fuck them when I know I'm doing the work and I'm giving them nothing but consistency and persistence. Now I can say, you know what, son? Fuck you, DJ, blah, blah, blah. You supposed to be my man. But I can't say that when I'm popping up and it's like, yo, Rem, it's mad people out here shaking, shaking, shaking. These dudes is paying, paying, paying. I got bosses to answer to too. So I'm going to show you love, but I can't show you love. You got to show me that you on it too, bro. Right? And that's why I use the party shit as an example.
I think
Perfect example.
I think now this era right now, you know what I mean? It's a payola era, nigga. Like,
Well, I mean that too. It definitely is, and that's why I brought that up. I definitely brought that
you
up.
know why I think it's a payola era? Because the labels is they don't make the money off of the artist like how they used to back in the days. So this is why now they own all of these streaming platforms where they're getting the 98% of the earnings, while the artists get half of a penny through these streams and shit like that.
But the
You know what I'm saying?
labels are actually losing off of the streams. I think the labels is trying to.
Just think about it, right? If the label niggas is who's owning YouTube and Spotify and like all of these channels that music is on, where they paying you half of a cent on a dollar. So where the fuck is, like, the CEO of Spotify is what made mad billions.
But you gotta understand. But mind you, now let's look at the chart, right? The chart was 100 labels that we could mention that were major dope labels. The only one that's actually capitalizing off of those streams is the big distribute, like polygram companies. Def Jam and all of those big companies we could talk about ain't making the money. It's just that one on the top. So
Def Jam was never big. We just thought it was because they
I'm just throwing a name out like that. Sony, right? It's something
really Universal. It's Universal, Warner, and Sony.
Exactly. So everybody else ain't seeing nothing. And you got to remember, all of these other major labels are bringing their artists to those three companies that you said. So there's a lot of money being lost from all of those. So it's only the powers that be that's getting the money, just them. That's it. But it's thousands of people losing the money, all these hundreds of dope-ass big labels. They really losing money. That's why they, it's funny because I keep mentioning Shampoo name because we've been talking a lot lately. And Shampoo been doing a lot of venting. I won't say venting, but he's been doing a lot of talking online. And this was one of the topics that he brought up after a conversation him and I had. He went online and he said, y'all niggas is dumb now. Because everybody thought it was going to be the way they thought it was going to be, and trying to tell artists how to do it. And independent artists, you got to work it like this and work the record like that. And that's the record. You can't call what nothing's going to be. It's just going to be what it's going to be. Only the powers that be getting that bread. All of these, like you said, the Def Jams and Cash Monies and Interscopes, all of these big, they lost. The streams have, once that shit changed to the digital and then the streams and it's nothing. If you're not controlling your own net worth of revenue with your own website, you know what I'm saying? And it's sad because, like Master P said, there's no money in music. And that's another reason why these DJs don't care. You think a DJ care about spinning someone record when they got to get to that bag overseas or wedding that they getting 5,000 for 5 this week?
Or they could just make you give them 1,500 to play their shit.
This is what I'm saying. But again, there's levels to that because they still got to answer to somebody. That DP ain't gonna sit there and let them spin that record 15 times without saying, hold up, where you getting this from? Now, they could do that if you went to the radio station and you bought ads and shit like that. You see what I'm trying to break down? Now, you went to the station and you bought ads, they're going to say, all right, play your man all fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker paid us. We paying bills. You know what I'm saying? Right. But to pay a DJ directly or his manager directly ain't got shit to do with that WQHT. You know what I'm saying? WQHT, like, hold on. That's why sometimes they can't even, for certain events and parties, they can't even use the logo.
Right.
Because you're not going to use our brand to make money. We pay you a salary already, right? Mm-hmm. But a lot of people don't want to hear that, right? It's not like when it became a business, it literally became a business. My mentor, white boy Charlie again, better God rest his soul, love him to death, miss him. He taught us that. Like when we was doing the group shit, I never forget. There are imprints on vinyl. And I remember he said, Remy, you got enough in pocket. You got flex in pocket.
It's good.
Trina, I love you, baby. Love you. That's my big sis right there. Tomorrow we got the 20th anniversary for Grindhard TV. We doing it up, sis, if you available. But you know, shout out to Good Life. Trina Sunshine is another one of my big supporters, one of the biggest promoters. Matter of fact, she about to win that 2024 Promoter of the Year. The lady, that's my sis. You know I went and voted for you about 10 times, man. But so with that being said, like he knew that, you know, like BDS, you know music, so you know the BDS reports and shit like that, right? Yeah. What this white boy that was like a mentor to me taught us was he went to the radio stations, bought ads, but in each ad, so he would buy 3 ads and he would play 3 sections of the record. So it would register as being played.
Right.
But he was rich white boy with money. Right? But he mastered how to do that. But again, I'm just trying to explain. We were already getting played back then, 25 years plus ago. But he mastered how, okay, it's about a business. And him being a millionaire dude, he knew how to play it. Because there's an imprint on every record when it hits that registry. So he used to break our records down into a third. This part, that part, first, second, third part, and buy 3 ads. We were just getting registered in BDS reports just from ads. Right. So now Enough could go up there and just spin our shit all day. Because the DP gonna say, oh yeah, that's the dude, the white boy that bought the thing for the us group. You get what I'm saying? Right. Now he can answer for it. Enough back in the day, he created a show for us called the 2-minute spit. Because we had a song called Niggas, but it wasn't clean. So the motherfucker, you should just play our beat for 2 minutes and tell everybody, oh, y'all artists out there, you got 2 minutes to just spit. And called it the 2-minute spit. Playing the instrumental. Right? So there are ways that you got to work shit, and there are ways that people try to show you love, but you never know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Trina, love you, baby. She said she out of town. Okay. Quiet. I see you when you get back. But we over here celebrating another black love, black owned, black companies, black everything. And my boy Grindhard TV, which, you know, Uncle Ralph is her brother. Like her and Uncle Ralph is like that. So Uncle Ralph definitely shouted us out. This, you know, I'm sure you know Grindhard TV, but that was the second coming right up under the video. That was a joint that we did at the beach, right? On 17th Yes. You met Trina. You absolutely met Trina. Yes.
That's an episode on Grindhard Television YouTube, actually.
Okay, so we definitely got to get her a clip of that so she can represent. But she's up for my big sister's up for one of the biggest top female promoters of the year, and you know she got some good competition. But you know I ain't worried. It's the Good Life Haitian All-Star CTM. We in the building.
Emoji she put up there. Once she do this, I fuck to her. Strong emoji swinging swords like Shinobi. Can't no rapper, homie.
First of all, big sis, I voted for each category. You know that. Shout out. Hold up. I did all my shout outs too for my DJs and music. Now let me go to my party people because I can't stop that. So shout out West Fuller, Sucker Free West, Bill Blast, Kingston's Public House is up too. KPH is up for nominations. Who else is up for nominations? Big Lou is up as the biggest DJ. Yeah, I shouted him out.
He said just getting nominated is a beautiful thing already.
Absolutely. Well, we going for the win now. Yeah, it's a lot of dope nominees. And like I said, these are all my, see, as I'm saying, like you said, with my relationships is because I have these relationships. Like Trina Sunshine is somebody that has been in this business for well over 30, like a good 30 plus years. And her name has ring bells for many years. She's done phenomenal things. Shit. I was shouting out Harry earlier. You know I gotta shout out brother. Look, Triple H, you ain't even I already shouted out Harry. How many times? Because Harry's my guy. One of the dopest DJs on the planet. Like anytime I even talk about Harry's at a party that I'm doing, what, Harry's there? You didn't tell me that. I'm coming because Harry is one of we talked about from the Fugees.
Right.
He's
Harry,
official.
right?
Yeah, he's the official DJ from the refugees or Fugees, whatever anybody like to call them different. But yeah, I salute you, Trina. You my big sis. You've been there for me on and off the court all the time. But yeah, it's like, it's just what it is. Like she has a phenomenal relationship with all these people too. Like we were talking about Uncle Ralph. Uncle Ralph, please, her birthday party, Uncle Ralph is coming out and he's gonna play and he's gonna video DJ and he's gonna, you know what I'm saying? So he's gonna come out, he's gonna video DJ, he's gonna do all that.
You know what? My time will come, you know what I'm saying? People gonna recognize it is what it is. You heard?
So she said, you was reading it, yeah. Grind TV, gotta get you a nomination. It's coming. It's the 20th, it's the 20th year. That's why so since he was taking it kind of light, I told him we don't do that around here. It's your 20th year. We ain't gonna just sit around and not do nothing. So tomorrow, even though you're not gonna be around, we're gonna be in the building celebrating, representing 20 great years of Grindhard TV. Cable access, Rough Rider TV shows, radio shows, all kind of platforms, S Street TV, YouTube, everything, just streaming all around. But it started on that cable access. As we all know, that's where we all got our start from. You know what I'm saying? I remember the first time my video ever played or I ever spit anything, it was on cable access. I don't know. It was one of them stations.
Everybody got lit off that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the platform, like real talk. That's the
Buck Wow. Them motherfuckers got big off cable access. Storm Buck Wow.
Oh yeah, son.
Yeah, but we hear people, and you got World Drama. Like I said, I'm excited for my brother. 20 years. I remember when he started it. I wasn't sitting there with him like I implemented or executed the start, but I knew this brother since before he started Grindhard TV. So when he came with this Grindhard TV, I remember it happening. I just remember and it was on the screen, and I said, that's my. I said, hold up, that's my dude. I remember watching it on some late night, came home from the club or something, and I'm watching it. And it was funny because the first time the wife knew that I knew you, she saw you, and I think I came home one day. We wasn't even living together yet, and then we started, and she said, "Ain't that your boy World?" And I said, "What you talking about? The one that we doing?" I said, "Yeah, that's my guy." And she said, "Man, I've been watching this fool for I don't know how long, and didn't even know that was your man." So you've achieved a lot of stupid. That's what you see. What she do every time she see you.
Yeah.
She don't give you. Like, I don't even think you get a hug before she do your calling. Every time she give you a hug and it always she be like, "Yo, Rem, tell him to say it. Tell him to say it." She said, "Congratulations, fam."
I'm just on here looking at on my YouTube.
I definitely will. You said what?
Yeah, I'm trying to find the episode so I could send it
from the beach party day.
Yeah.
Okay, we coming right back next summer.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to see how I'm gonna finagle that. If it's gonna definitely go down, Trina, I'm trying to see how I'm gonna do DR and make it back for that. I hope the dates don't clash if we still gonna tear that beach up this 2025. Because I'm supposed to be doing Urban Paradise. But it's a lot going on, and I think it's all good. We all just got to comb through everything we got going on and make it all make sense. And I think we've been doing it so far. So this is just this live today is because the podcast couldn't happen because our bro was sick with the flu. But it's to let everybody know about tomorrow, but also beware about 2025 and what's coming, because it's a lot of things. It's a lot of things coming on both our ends and collectively as a unison. So I want to make that clear to the world, like you said, especially the nosies. Russ said the nosies is watching. We know they was watching. They've been watching. We just gave them something to run with now. Now they got something to run with now. CTM.
Hold up,
I think my new thing I started saying in the past maybe 4 months was that was my shit. I think I got caught saying that a couple of times. Nosies have to work too. she said nosies have work to do too. He said nosies have to work too. You ain't never lied. At least the real ones keep it real, because my man, even though he a part of the team, he said, I'm being nosy right now. And I respect that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
But I can't wait tomorrow, man. Let the artist that's going to tear the stage up, get everybody in the building. I'm going to send out my last little blast and text messages and emails and just, to the ones that I know that's definitely might come in the building. We're going to get the more beats fam in the building.
That's what you do, though, Rem. Like, you promote. You a promoter. Like, that's what you do.
You got to send me that clip so I could go bananas on the clip. Like, dude, and while I'm up here, I want to say some personal things, too, because some people be thinking I be giving a damn when they, like, unfollow me. Like, that's what this is about. If you don't want to see what you don't want to see, don't see it.
That Hotel 50 Bowery. 6 to 11.
Yep. I'm going to definitely tag you, sis, in the flyer. I'm going to send it to you and everything. I'm going to send you the flyer we got about tomorrow and just reaffirm so you can reconfirm what's going on for the 20th anniversary. Because like I said, this is a big thing. And I know he know it's big, but, my boy is the most, how can I say, stubbornest, cockiest, humble motherfucker. So he just know this is what he do, but I think he was just in a cool zone, and I'm getting him out of it slowly. Like, nigga, it's the 20th, son. Let your shit hang, nigga. Like, let them know 20th, you still going, and the shit airs still. Like, it ain't like it's not still airing.
Right.
Like, it still airs on the cable access, YouTube. Like, it still airs from the whole 20 years. It ain't stopped. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
mad people hit me up and told me that they still, public access still playing episodes of mine, son.
They absolutely do. They absolutely do. I'm trying to tell you, before I cut my cable off, I was seeing it. And I'm sure if I go on a Fire Stick to pull something up, I could probably find it. Because I was seeing it. I called a couple of old episodes of me and Bam acting stupid. And I said, oh, snap, where that came from? And I know it was just in some type of rotation. Because I'm like, I know he didn't put that on. They just got old stuff that they still be playing.
Yeah, I got it.
And they studios.
I think I want to start giving them like newer episodes or start using their facilities again.
Yeah, well, their facilities look nice. You been there?
Them shit's is state of the art, my guy.
Yeah.
And they
and you got access. We got access. More beats got access.
They be like, yo, when you coming back up here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of resources over there. I'm gonna have to go back and tap in.
And my man is the head of security of the whole building. So he'd be like, any shows that go down, he got me. Like, he always expected.
You talking about the Brooklyn
brick? The brick, right? Isn't it brick? Yeah. But they do, like, Outkast was just there.
Yeah,
my man had
Outkast.
Not Outkast, what's his name? Andre 3000. He just did that flute album, and he had a show there. He did a flute show there. My man run that. He got me. So again, 2025 people, we coming with a lot of different things, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, she said, yes, sir. Get back in there, fam. Yeah, like we gonna get all of this stuff going. You got access, we got access, more beats got access. We gonna start using all this accessible situation.
I was actually gonna produce Blue Diaz. He got we doing a podcast for him. You know what I'm saying? It's called the Blue Vision show, and it's gonna be him talking about producing stuff. We're gonna have artists on it. We're gonna show him making beats on the show, and it's gonna be hosted. We got another female co-host with him. It's supposed to be It's Sue. So I'm actually trying to get that together when I get ready to drop the Worldorama Vision project. That's the project that will have Cold World, Go Baby, Queens Get the Money, all of the beats that was produced by Blue Vision Beats. Okay. When that project get ready to drop, that's when we're gonna release his podcast, and I'm gonna produce that out of MNN, out of Manhattan.
And you you don't have a date yet. That's for 2025. That's your first project for 2025.
That's more so set for second quarter March. That's coming out because right now I'm promoting the Cover project. Okay. This is the They Love World project. So I'm working on some stuff with Cover to get some.
In the winter, top of spring. I said end of summer, top of spring type thing.
You mean like end of winter, top of spring?
No, that's what I meant to say. Yeah, end of winter, top of spring.
Right.
So because I haven't got a date yet for collabo. So I think, I mean, of course we're gonna stay in cahoots, but we just talking to the people right now online so they can understand kind of what to look out for. Cause I don't have a date yet, but Collabo King is basically done. All me and L right now is doing is like we're in mixing and mastering and knocking out last couple of records that basically are done, like our record. We talking about we might just revamp it, but it's done. Like, and we can do that in.
We got like a minute left, Rem. You know what I'm saying?
All right, all right.
You already know what
So
it is.
let the people know. 20. Listen, it's
20th
on you now, baby. I think I did my job.
Yeah. 20th anniversary tomorrow. Hotel 50 Bowery from 6 to 11. You know what I'm saying? Grindhardtv 20th. You know what I mean? CTM collaboration in collaboration with Lawyers and Labels, DJ Epidemic, Rach,
Media
Terrell
Mondays,
Brand,
Media Mondays,
Media Mondays,
Watch Mondays.
yeah, Watch Mondays. It's like so much going on, and it's a lot of performances, so it's gonna be crazy. And this place is kind of like really like intricate, like because it's like you could sit down at the computers and play games. It was a lot of shit going on in there when I went there, son. Like
Absolutely.
I was mesmerized by the performances and shit like that, but it was so much more in that spot that I'm looking around like, damn, what is this place? The big screen behind you and shit. So basically, that's what after this. We're about to end the show. It's over. It's 2 hours already, a little over. And I'm going to go back into editing to put that little 6-minute clip together for it to be on the screen. You know what I'm saying? So we can make that shit happen or whatever. But I'm just figuring out little clips to do. That's what I'm doing in here. So we're going to end the show. Y'all already know tomorrow. Grindhardtv anniversary party with everybody.
Bowery, 50 Bowery. We be in the building, baby. Enough love to everybody that showed us love, baby. 20 years in.
20 years. Man.
All right.
Thank you to everybody that's still tuning in. And if y'all can make it, see y'all tomorrow. If not, we out.
Yeah.